Hey friends, welcome to your soft moves practice. I'm Georgia, and for your class today, you will need a Pilates squishy ball or a chi ball, whatever you want to call it. And I have a set of wrist weights here because they're my lightest set of weights that I have. They're about half a kilo, so somewhere around 1 pound weights would be great. But you can also do this without weights completely and do body weight arm work today. Still gonna get really fiery, spicy, high repetition arm variations. So it's important you have a light set of weights so we can bring your arms further away from your center, working our strength at the end of our flexibility. Soft moves is going to be half bar Pilates style movement from the beginning, and then we'll transition into a gentle flow stretch to wind down. When you got what you need, meet me on your mat. Okay, we're gonna start today. Our warm up is gonna be our plank. So grab your ball, bring it behind your right knee pocket, find a tabletop position. Inhale, prepare. On your exhale, draw your belly button towards your spine. Hover your knees. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good. Woo! Gorgeous. You got it. Catching that beat. Lift for 2 and lower for 2. Now, if the ball gets really just super dramatic and it starts to have a little attitude, just get rid of it. Or if it falls out, you keep moving, no worries. You got this. Lift for 2 and lower for 2. In 4, we're gonna hold your knees in that hover. Right leg reaches up and back, down dog. Check it out. Right here, let's go. Lift up and back, down dog, and then come back slow to tabletop. Inhale, lift. Exhale, table, hover. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, tabletop, hover. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, hover. Nice. So I'm barely actually touching the ground with my right foot. You can hover it if you'd like. And then that'll load up your left leg, your left quads even more. Good. Maybe you stay there. Or you drive your right knee to your right tricep. Right here, let's go. Lift up and back. Then right knee, right tricep, hua. Inhale, exhale, pull wide. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull. Woo! Gorgeous. 2 more right here. In 4, we hit push-ups. You ready? In 2 and 1. Knees down, lower and lift. My left toes are down. My right heel is plucked up so I can hold the ball. Good. Bend, extend your elbows. Nice. Woo! 4 more right here. In 4, we grab the ball. We bring it behind your left knee, switch sides. You ready? In 2 and 1. Let's go. Grab your ball. Left knee pocket. Here we go. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift and hover. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and hover. Good. Did you know your breath is the beginning of your deep core work? Good. Exhale, hover. Nice. 1 more. We hold it up. Ready? In 2 and 1. Three-legged dog. For 2, left leg. Then back to bear in the air. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, hover. When you inhale, you create diaphragmatic pressure through your diaphragm down into your belly. Your muscles contract on the exhale, pushing breath out, therefore stabilizing your spine, your pelvis. Maybe left knee goes wide in 2 and 1. Right here, left leg up and back. Left knee wide, tricep, hua. Inhale. I don't know why I do that little wah, but it just helps me get a little further. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, hua. Make your own little noise. You got this. We got push-ups. You ready? In 2 and 1. Knees down. Lower and lift. Nice. Down and up. You got down and up. Here we go. Here's 4. Here's 3. 2. Find the ball, hold it, ready? Hold it into your hands, forearms down. Lift your knees, rainbow, hips tap right. Center, left, center, you got right. Center, left. Nice. Press down through your elbows if you can, lifting out of your shoulders. Woo! Heating it up, you got this. 4 more, here's 4. 3. Smile, 2. Last one, hold it center. 3, 2, 1, release, let it go. Woo! Press it on up. Come up to a standing position. Feet go wide, then turn your thighs away from your midline. Then bend your knees, little dip, holding the ball. You're holding the ball. Bring your ball to your right shoulder. Just let it chill for a moment. Let's center and detail what's going on in our lower body. So your externally rotated thighs don't have to be super wide, right? The rotation that your body goes into, the way that your thighs turn out away from center, is unique to the way that your hips are placed, where they're placed in your pelvis. Let's lift your right elbow in line with your shoulder. Let's add a ball press when you dip. Let's go. Dip press, dip press, dip press, dip press. Nice. Woo! Can you press down through your outer feet so you feel your pinky toes? Your knees are feeling good. Can you lift your chest so it's forward and your crown is lifted up to the sky? Good. Woo! We're gonna grab the ball in 3. Hold low in your legs right here. Let's go. Extend your elbow. Then bend it, squeeze. Woo, inhale. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale a little quicker at the dip. Extend, squeeze, dip. Extend, squeeze, dip. You feeling your inner thighs yet? Woo! You feeling your quads? You got this. Stay with me. 8 more. Here's 8. Then we hold the ball on your shoulder. We gotta tilt to your right. We'll go up and over your right hip. Maybe your right elbow touches your thigh. You ready? In 2 and 1. Left arm sky. Reach up and over. Then back to center. Reach up and over. Then back to center. Hold the squeeze on the ball as taut as you can. Woo! You got 4 singles before we switch sides. Let's go. Tap, center, tilt, center. It's a tilt. Here's 2. Here's 1. Little dips. Come back to the start. Ball to chest for a moment. Reset. Woo! Wow. I'm really feeling my legs. Ball to left shoulder. Firm up your hand. Activate your fingers. They're off the ball. At the palm press. Let's go. Dip press, dip press, dip press, dip press. Woo! Can you send your tail, can you lengthen through your tail? And then send your sit bones down between both heels, like they're the anchor, yeah? So I like to find the front of my pelvis here. There's these little knobs called your ASIS, your anterior superior iliac spine. They're part of your pelvis. They're really great bony landmarks to feel that tactile sensation of where your pelvis is in space, your level pelvis. Notice if those points are tipping down and your booty is sticking back, yeah? Or notice if those points are tilting up towards your ribs, yeah, and you're tipping back, okay? Now find the in-between place if you can. Good. We're gonna slow it down. We're gonna hold it low. Extend and bend your left elbow. Ready? Slow. Right here, grab the ball. Extend for 2, then bend, press your ball. Extend, then press. Inhale, exhale. You hear that beat? We're gonna speed it up and add a dip. Right here, let's go. Extend, bend, extend, and bend. Last thing on the menu here. Woo! Ball stays to your shoulder, right arm reaches overhead. You got those tilts, you ready? Over to the left, right here, let's go. Tip for 2, then back to center. So I'm going up and over like my left hip like a teapot. I like to think of my crown like a spout of a teapot, and I'm pouring tea. Let's do 4 singles, and then we're out. Right here, let's go. Tip. Can you squeeze the ball tighter? Here's 4, 3, come back center, ball to sky, squeeze the ball, dip squeeze. You're dipping in your legs and you're squeezing the ball, chest, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release, let it go. Woo! Hopefully you're feeling that one. Grab your light set of weights. I'm gonna put on my wrist weights for this one. Okay, so step your right foot forward, left foot back. Check it out, reach your arms forward, open your arms wide as you lower your 90-90 lunge, and then extend both knees, you close your arms back together. Here we go. Down for 2, and up for 2, close. Open your arms, then close your arms. So whatever weight you're using here, just check in, see if you're able to lift your arms so they're nice and long, right? You have a little soft bend in your elbows, but they're mainly long. Good. Now check in with your lower body. Make sure your knees are feeling good. Your knees are the queen or the king, the royalty of your body, right? We have lots of royalties in our bodies, of course, but when we're moving, I want to make sure that our knees are feeling good. So especially we're not feeling our knees. Because when we walk or do like everyday life stuff, right? Hopefully you don't feel your knees. Right? Same with your workouts. Maybe you stay at this pace or you can speed it up right here. Let's go. Open and close. Open and close. Nice. Can you lift your chest forward? Crown to sky. And your pelvis is dropping down towards your mat. Nice. If you're feeling a pull in your back knee, maybe you take a little hinge forward at your hips, and that'll bring the work more into your quads. We're gonna hold it low. In 4, you got tiny dips in your legs, tiny circles with your arms back. In 3, 2, 1, hold it back right here. Dip circle, dip circle. Nice. Try not to think about it. Try to go right into it, and your body will get it. We're not only buffing up your body, but buffing up your brain, right? Dip, dip, dip circle back. Here's 4. Then we're stepping forward, we're switching sides. You got this, long count, 3. Woo! 2, and 1. Hinge forward, step forward. Right leg goes back. Reach your elbows high. As you bend your knees, you extend your elbows up and back. Then as you extend your knees, your elbows bend. Here we go. Extend for 2 and pull in for 2. Good. Extend and bend. Now lift your chest forward if you can. And then if you need to hinge forward your hips, please do. Nice. Can you keep your elbows high so that your triceps stay on? We're also getting upper back with this one. Nice. Maybe you stay there or speed it up. Right here, let's go. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. Woo! There's so much we can do with our body, with just your body. Especially when we think mind to muscle connection. And breath, right? So can you inhale to create the pressure with your diaphragm and your belly to kick on core on your exhale, but then also to send oxygen to the muscles that are working, right? Hold it low, tiny dips. Right here, let's go. You got a little dip, little lift. So I'm dipping in my legs, I'm lifting in my arms. My thumbs are facing down. Good, dip, lift. Woo! That's crazy. Dip, lift. Good, 4. Keep the dips, squeeze your arms in. Right here, dip, squeeze, like you're squeezing an imaginary ball behind you. Yeah, that's it. Final 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it for 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. Hinge forward, step forward, forward fold. Nice. Beautiful. Step back to a downward facing dog, lower down to your knees. Now we're on the mat, team. Now maybe you bring your wrist weights around your ankles only if you have them. If you don't worry about adding a weight to your legs because we're gonna have our legs long. Now option, this is funky. Ball under your left knee, find your tabletop. Right leg is back. Your right leg will lift up and slow for 2, and then back down for 2. Jump in when you're ready, lift for 2, and lower for 2. So I usually always jump right in, right? And then I'll walk you through it. So if you need time to watch, right? Well, we do also go at the slower pace, and we start with something a little bit more simplistic with the movement, right? But this is not simple. This is tough stuff. This tabletop stuff is like whole body work going on. Now I have my left toes tucked on my mat, and I'm pressing down into the ball to lift away from it a little bit. And what that does is kick on my left quads even more. Now your left quads naturally turn on when your left knee is on the ball like this. But also if you check in by noticing when you do that little press down action, it gives you a little bit more space through your left hip, the front of your left hip. All your hip flexors in the front of your hip flare there. All those muscles and deep hip stabilizers that make your leg go into flexion, like draw your knee to your chest, right? Any sort of hiking, running action. Good, here's 4. And sometimes those muscles and stabilizers can get kind of tired, right? Good. In 2, we hold your leg up. Last 1. Ready? Hold your leg up, tiny lifts. Little lift up, little lift up. Yeah, good. Woo! Press down through your finger pads. Walk your hands a bit above your shoulders so you create a longer angle through your wrists, maybe. If you find that you're feeling a lot in your wrists, you can also come down to your forearms. You're almost there. In 4, we wag the tail. So you're gonna slice your leg across your midline and then take it back wide. In 2 and 1, here we go. Cross across to the left and then take it wide for 2. So we cross for 2, take it wide for 2. Woo! Okay, we're not here for long. We do have a big transition coming up, so stay with me. So check it out. Notice how my upper body stays where it is and my right leg is moving in my hip. Ooh. Wow, 4, 3, when we're coming down to your left side, bring your ball with you. Ready? In 2 and 1, here we go. Right knee down, grab your ball. Turn onto your left. Lay all the way on your left side, ball in front. Right leg, that's your moving leg, drape it over top. Bottom leg is gonna lift up and then lower back down. Here we go, we lift for 2 and lower for 2. Mermaid inner thighs. Yes. Good. Now this ball here is really comfy for me personally, but if it's not for you, just get rid of it. I like to push my toes into the mat as like a wedge or a kickstand. Every time you lift your leg, we're gonna speed it up. I'd like you to add a ball squeeze in 2 and 1. Here we go. Lift, squeeze. Lift, squeeze. I say I'd like you to, but like you do what you want to do. It's all an invitation. Good. Lift, lower, lift, squeeze, lower. Woo! You got tiny lift squeezes to finish in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Little lift squeeze, little lift squeeze. Up, up. Wow. Can you press down through your bottom upper arm bone? That'll light up your bottom side, outside line. Your obliques will light up a little bit more to help support. Woo! Lift squeeze, lift squeeze. Stay with me. I know it's long. Endurance. Woo! Here's 4, 4, 3, 2. Hold it right here. Hold it high. Hold the squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Release. Let it go. Whew. Okay, are we done? No, we're not. We have another side. Okay, ball under your right knee. So get it settled there, and then you can walk your hands out, left leg back. When you're ready, left leg lifts up and back, then lowers down. Lifts up and back for 2, then down for 2. Now see if you can use more of your body here. So what that means is, essentially, I want you to press down through the points of your body that are touching the mat. So press down through your finger pads, a little bit through your knuckles. Press down through your right toes. Lift for 2 and lower. Nice. Good. Now, if you do a lot of yoga, you might have this temptation to want to relax a little bit more into this, like sink your chest into like a puppy dog shape, which is fine. Like, I want to relax right now too. But see if you can press down and utilize your upper body here. And when you do that, you'll notice that your core will start to fire up a little bit more too. Ooh, and then support you in this instability shape with the ball under your knee. Yeah. Okay, if you feel yourself leaning to the right a lot, can you press down a little bit more through your left hand? Up for 2, down for 2. Ooh. Okay, my right leg, this side is so freaking hard. Up for 2, down. Good. 4 more. In 4, we hold it up. You get tiny lifts at the top. In 3, 2, 1. Right here. Let's go. Little lift up. See if there's anywhere you can soften just a little bit. Yeah, little lift up. Little lift up. Ooh. Anyone feel your right quad like crazy? Ah! 4. We have wag the tail. We'll slice to the right to start. In 3, 2, 1. Right here. Let's go. Slice to the right for 2. And then over to the left, take it wide. Slice. Then wide. Nice. So lots of breaks are really good. Right? We want to try to bring our muscles to fatigue. If that's the, the movement journey we're on in our movement pattern for our day, right? You don't always have to if I don't get to fatigue, I'm not doing it right. But I just want to remind you that breaks are good, right? Because sometimes we get so hard on ourselves for pausing. We're like, oh, I failed. Honey, you did not fail. You're doing it. Seriously. Here's 4. Then we come all the way down to your right side. We got inner thighs. Mermaid inner thighs. Take the ball with you. In 2 and 1. Here we go. Left knee down. Grab the ball. All the way on your right side. Drape your top leg over. That was your moving leg. Lift your bottom leg up. And then slowly descend it. Press down to lift up. And then lower. So I'm pressing down through my upper body into my mat. And that's getting me a little bit higher. Good. Lift for 2. Lower. Now let's speed it up. Add the ball press. Ready? Right here. Let's go. Lift press. Lower. Lift press. Lower. Good. Press into your top toes as a kickstand. Yeah. I have my hand in front. I'm using it as another little kickstand support. Good. Tiny lift, tiny squeezes to finish. Ready? Let's go. Little lift, squeeze, little lift, squeeze. So I'm trying to get my outer thigh, my IT band, that fascia in our outer upper thigh area to lift up, but it's okay if it doesn't lift up. It's more about the effort and thinking mind to muscle, right? Mind to fascia. Because cool little thing for you today, your IT band is not a muscle, it's fascia. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, hold it and let it go. Woo! Man, you guys are like freaking rock stars. Now, you might take your ankle weights off for this, or you can keep them on, whatever. Ball into your right hand. Bring your left hand behind your head. Lay back. Right leg to sky. Yeah? Okay, check it out. I'm gonna lift up, twist towards my right knee. Press down into the ball. And then as I lay back, release the ball, lay all the way back, a little quicker. So we lift, press, lower for 2. Lift, twist, press, lower for 2. Nice. Lift, twist, press, lower for 2. So as I lift, I'm twisting to my right. And then I lay back, center, chest to my right, chest to the sky. My left shoulder is reaching up and over to my right outer thigh. A little quicker, let's go. Lift, twist, lower. Can you relax your head into your hands? Now maybe every time you lift and twist, you hover your left leg. Let's go, hover. Yeah, hover. Woo! 4 more. In 4, we hold the twist. Yeah? You got tiny twists, tiny presses on the ball. In 2, and 1, leg up, little lift, twist. Leg can be up or down. It can even be bent. Your left foot can come to the ground. That might be more supportive, more stable for your pelvis. Lift, twist, lift, twist. Lift, twist, lift, twist. We're switching sides. In 3, in 2, and 1. Release, let it go. Ball under left hand, right hand behind your head. Left leg to sky. Lift, twist, press into the ball. Then lay back slow. Lift, twist, press. Lower. 1 more slow. Now you can stay at that tempo, or you can speed it up with me. Let's go. Lift, twist. Lift, twist. Maybe you hover your right leg every time you twist. Right here, let's go. Hover, twist. Hover, twist, press. There's so much happening right now. Proprioception, learning your body as it moves in space. So good for you as you age. Yes. 8, 7. Can you send the back of your waistband back into your mat? Your belly button to spine for 4, 3. We're holding the twist. Tiny lift twists in 2, and 1. You got a little twist press into the ball. Twist press into the ball. Ooh. Ride it out here with me. You got this. 4 more. In 4, we bring the ball to the sky. We'll scissor your legs to finish. In 3, in 2, and 1. Right here, let's go. Scissor, scissor, scissor. Good. Woo. Nice. Maybe you keep your core connected. So belly button to spine, your spine in neutral. Reach your ball overhead. 4 more right here. You got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees pull in. Ball between your inner knees. Feet go wide. Let your knees knock in towards the ball for a little inner hip stretch. It's super deep, super juicy. And then maybe you gently let one knee knock under the ball at a time for a deeper inner hip stretch. Just letting your breath settle, letting your breath come back to a natural rhythm, recentering your nervous system. Now, very gently, in your own time, remove the ball off to the side. Turn to one side into a fetal position. Now, if you are like starting to feel this rush of dialogue or thought run into your head of things that you need to go do right now, this relaxation bit, this slowing down, this really flowy part of class might be a bit of a struggle, but I encourage you to see if you can let go of that dialogue, of that list, just for another 20 minutes or so, and let your body flow, move, breathe in a different way. When you're ready, press down through your top hand, peel yourself away from your mat, and turn around into a tabletop position. Cow, cat. So, I'd like you to think from both ends, top of your head, base of your spine, your tail, initiating your movement. So as your crown lifts up, can you reach your tail up and back and feel how every part of your spine just gradually lengthens into extension. And then can you break down the cat part even slower? So as you start to round, find the base of your tail, do a little round. So you pull your tail under your hips, you start to round into your lower back, mid back, upper back, looking down towards your thighs, pushing into your mat, and repeat. So really nice and gentle, treating your spine as, and moving with your spine as individual joints, and then completing the movement into a whole movement. Maybe you take one more round just like that. Exhale. Whatever breath pattern feels best in your body right now. Good. Inhale, come back to a neutral spine. Pluck up your right heel. Do a little wag the tail. So foot over to crosses your calf, and then take it out wide to the opposite side. Nice and slow. Doing a little internal, external hip rotation right now. So after all of our strength building, hopefully this feels really nice in your body. Now invite your gaze if you'd like. So as your foot crosses, look over your left shoulder. So you're following your foot with your gaze, yeah? And then we're inviting your upper body here. Your spine is moving side to side in that lateral flexion. Good, finding one more big inhale where you are. And big breath out to finish your round. Reset. Left heel plucks up to your glute. Wag the tail side to side. Maybe start to invite your gaze following your foot. One more big breath in where you are to finish your round. And big breath out. Inhale back to center. Tabletop. Now, lean back a bit so your weight goes back. And then come onto the top part of your hands. Fingers facing you. You can still have your toes tucked. And then lean back. So we're stretching the top of your wrist here. After being on our hands and our wrists a little bit at the beginning, but then just to prepare and kind of work anything out, stretch anything out in your wrists that needs it before we do any more work on our hands. And then switch it. So you're on your hands now, fingers facing you, lean back to your own degree. Big breath in through your nose, 360 expansion of your abdomen. Exhale, breath out your mouth. One more breath where you are, and then big breath out. Gently release. Come back to tabletop, tuck your toes. Press into your toes, lift your knees, hips go up and back. Downward facing dog. Right leg. Reach your right leg up and back. Three-legged dog. Now take your right knee into your chest and then land your right shin bone into a pigeon pose. You can stay here for a moment and maybe just feel into your hips and enjoy that stretch. And then in your own time, you can roll into your right sit bone. So we'll face the long edge of your mat. Sitting nice and tall. You can adjust your left leg however you'd like. So if your hips feel good, you can even prop yourself up with a block if finding that tall seat is really uncomfortable. Okay. Now, inhale to press down through your sit bones, lift up through your crown. And on your exhale, side bend up and over your left hip, right arm reaches up and over your head. Good. Inhale, sweep forward, bow forward to roll to the right side. Right hand plants behind you. Lift up to your right shin bone, sweep your top arm overhead into a modified wild thing variation. And then come back down. Move back into your side bend, up and over your left hip. Round forward, bow as you plant your right hand behind you, lift up to your right shin bone. Open your heart, lean back to your own degree. And exhale, come back down. One more. Inhale, lean up and over. Exhale, sweep around. Open your heart, stay here. Now adjust your bottom knee so it comes more under your hip here. Left hand behind your head. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, turn your chest down towards your mat. Inhale, open back to the side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, rotate down. Last time. Inhale, open to the side. Exhale, land your left hand down. Turn into your three-pointed tabletop, so left leg is back. Right leg reaches up and back, three-legged down dog. Exhale, step right foot between your hands this time. Nice. Inhale to rise. High lunge. Beautiful. Exhale. Pyramid. Sweep your arms back as you lengthen through your front leg. Lean forward a little bit. Good. Inhale, bend into your front knee. Sweep your arms up. High lunge. Exhale. Arms sweep back. Pyramid pose. Good. One more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Keep your legs where they are. Let your hands frame your right foot as you bow. Adjust your back foot if you need it. You might walk it in. Turn your back foot on a 45 or whatever diagonal feels good for your hip. But see if you can draw your right hip back, left hip forward. Nice. Inhale, halfway lift, high on your fingertips. Exhale to just melt a little further into whatever space you can. Beautiful. Now inhale to bend into your right knee. Lift your left leg up and back. I call this one-legged forward fold. And exhale, fold over your supporting leg a little further. Beautiful. Now inhale, draw your left knee into your chest. You can land your left toes down, or you can balance and rise. Roll all the way up, left knee to your chest. Good. Finding your balance here, soften your right knee a little bit. We're gonna hinge forward, stay where you are. Send your left leg back, warrior three, and find your balance. Now, hands can stay at your heart center, or maybe you bring your hands to your hips. Maybe you bring your arms back, or even out wide into a T. One more big breath where you are. Big breath out, fold up and over, plant your palms, step your left foot back, right foot follows, high plank position. Lower down to your knees. You're in that plank variation on your knees. Inhale here, exhale, bend your elbows down and back. Lower all the way down to your belly and your chest. Untuck your toes. Press down to lift and peel your chest up just a little bit, baby cobra. Exhale to lower. Inhale, tuck your toes, press back up to your knees into your plank position. Good, exhale, downward facing dog. Gorgeous. Inhale, left leg reaches up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, sweep, left knee in, left shin bone down. Now take a moment to feel into this, whatever you need. Now you stay here, I'm just gonna turn around so you can see me. This next side. When you're ready, land your left sit bone down so you can turn your hips to the long edge of your mat. Adjust your right leg if you need to at all. Find a nice tall seat, crown reaches up. Inhale here, exhale, side bend up and over your right side. Lean up and over, left arm reaches over your head. Good, exhale. Roll to the left. Lean back as you lift up to your left shin bone, open your heart. Good, come all the way back down. Inhale, lean up and over. Exhale, circle, around, wild thing variation. Exhale, come back down. Last time. Stay here. Modified wild thing variation. Right hand behind your head. Adjust your bottom knee if you need to, so it's under your hip. Inhale here. Exhale, rotate. Chest towards your mat. Inhale, open to the side. Exhale, rotate. Good. Inhale, open. Exhale, rotate. Last time here. Inhale. Exhale, plant your right hand down. 3 pointed tabletop. Tuck your right toes. Lift your left leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step left foot between your hands for your lunge, your long lunge. Press down to rise. Inhale. Hands to sky. And then exhale, sweep your arms back, pyramid pose. You can adjust your back foot there if you need to as you hinge forward, lengthen your front knee. Inhale, lift your chest forward, bend to your front knee. Sweep your arms up. Exhale, lengthen. Sweep your arms back. Last time, inhale. Exhale, bow. Beautiful. Stay here with your legs. Lower your hands to frame your left foot. Adjust your back foot however you need to. See if you can lengthen through your crown. So your back is nice and long, your spine is lengthened. Gorgeous. Walk your fingertips forward a little bit. Reach your right leg up and back. One-legged forward fold, and exhale, fold a little more to your own degree through your left leg. Now inhale, pull your right knee in, maybe tap your toes down to balance as you come up, or keep your right foot hovered, right knee to chest as you stand. Inhale here, exhale, sweep right leg back, warrior 3, pause. Inhale, move into whatever arm variation you please. For one more big breath in. Big breath out, step your right foot back, frame your left foot. Sweep your left leg up and back, and lower back into down dog. Inhale, high on your toes, roll forward into your high plank. Maybe you lower your knees or you stay lifted off your knees. Inhale, prepare, exhale, bend your elbows down and back, all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes, baby cobra, or a little higher into cobra. Finding your variation of your back extension that feels the best right now. Inhale where you are. Exhale slowly. Melt down towards the earth. Maybe bring your forearms to stack. Rest your forehead on your forearms. Do a little wag of your tail. Coming back to your breath. When you're ready, bring your hands under your shoulders. Lift up into tabletop position. Untuck your toes, knees go as wide as you need. Child's pose. Now, you might want to bring your knees closer for a humble child. Bring your arms back behind you. You can also weave your arms through if you'd like to keep your knees wide, but like you'd like to relax your shoulders a little more. Coming down to one cheek if you're taking this variation. Maybe switching cheeks if you haven't already. When you're ready, bringing one hand out at a time under your shoulder. Tucking your chin in, rolling all the way up, bringing your knees together. Sweeping your legs around, come onto your back for your final resting shape to close your practice. Now this shape can look like many different shapes. It's final resting place. So whatever that is for you right now, please find it. Essentially, we're trying to find a shape that feels the most effortless for our body. So that all of our energy in our body can go towards calm and softening our nervous system. Giving our body that physical reminder that we are safe, we are still, and there's nothing left to do except rest. There's absolutely no rush. And a little Shavasana is better than no Shavasana. But please stay for longer if you can. But when you are ready, turning to one side into fetal position and pressing yourself up into a comfortable seated shape to close your practice with me. Closing your eyes, softening your gaze. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Take up space with your breath and your body. Exhale, palm to palm, heart center. Thank you so much for taking this time for your body and joining me today. I'll see you next time.